G'day there, soulmate. The angels have dropped a real urgent message on me doorstep for you. It's all about this person who's constantly in your thoughts. There's a genuine connection between you two, but there's also a hidden drama that could change everything. And when this comes out, you gotta be ready for it. What I'm about to tell you might sting a bit, but it could also set you free. Because sometimes what looks like a ripper deal is actually a test. And this bond that's been taking up so much room in your mind is deeper than you reckon. The angels want you to know this person is feeling some pretty strong vibes for you, stuff they don't even get themselves, but at the same time they're keeping something on the down low. It's stopping them from fully going for it. Ever felt like even though they seem close, there's always a bit of a brick wall between you? Like they want to be with you, but they're also running away. That's not just your imagination. They're hiding something, and it's a bigger deal than you think. Before I spill the rest of the beans, whack this affirmation in the comments. My gut feeling leads me to what's real. Now, back to the message. The angels are showing me this person's in a bit of a pickle. The love they feel for you is fair dinkum, but the truth they're hiding could change how you see everything. Maybe it's something from their past they're scared to show you. Maybe it's a choice they made that's holding them back from giving you what you deserve. Or maybe they're just real scared to commit, because deep down they reckon if they tell you what's really going on, they'll lose you for good. And here's the tough bit. They never wanted to hurt you. But by keeping the truth to themselves, they've ended up creating a gap between you. The angels are telling me in their quiet moments, they're thinking about you. They're wondering if they should come clean, if they should spill their guts and tell you everything. But every time they get close, something stops them. Fear of what you'll think, fear that you'll hear the truth and decide to bugger off. What would you do if you knew this person loved you, but something in their life could make it impossible? Could you forgive them? Or would you feel like you've been played this whole time? The angels want you to get something real important. This truth will surface before long. No matter how hard they try to hide it, the truth always finds a way to get out. And when that happens, you gotta be ready to decide what to do, whether you'll take them in with open arms or walk away to protect your own heart. That's why the angels are telling you to trust your instincts. The signs are already all around you. Have you noticed little things in what they say that don't quite add up? Little bits and pieces that just don't make sense? Ever felt like something's up, but ignored it because you were scared of losing this love? This truth might sting, but it could also set you free. Because real love can only happen when there's honesty, when there's trust, when there's no room for secrets, and the angels want you to know no matter what happens, you're strong enough to handle it. You don't have to settle for less than you deserve. Real love doesn't have to be hidden. It doesn't have to be lived with doubts and shadows. They might be sweet on you, but love ain't enough on its own if there ain't clarity. If they ain't got the guts to face what's real, the angels are right by your side, ready to guide you. And when the truth is out, you'll have the strength to make the best choice for your life. Because, soulmate, you deserve love that's whole, that's clear, that's free as a bird. And the big question now is, will this person have the guts to tell you the truth before it's too late? The angels are keeping at me that there's something you need to understand. This person can't keep ignoring how they feel about you, but at the same time, they can't get away from the secret they're keeping. It's a weight that's getting harder to carry every day. And believe me, they've thought about telling you everything heaps of times, but something's holding them back. Ever notice those times when they seem miles away, like they want to say something, but change their mind at the last second? That's not just a coincidence. Inside, they're battling between the love they feel for you and being scared of what'll happen if they spill the beans. The angels are showing me they know by hiding the truth. They're pushing you away. But at the same time, they don't know how to handle it without everything falling apart. And that's causing them more grief than they'd like to admit. Now, before we keep going, write 444 in the comments to get the angels looking out for you. That'll help point you in the direction of the truth. They miss you, even when they're right next to you. You know why? Because when you're hiding something this big, the bond between your souls gets weaker. What could be pure and true turns into a maze of doubts and worries. And that's exactly what's going on right now. The angels are saying they're worried you'll find out the truth before they have the guts to tell you. And if that happens, everything could come crashing down. Maybe you've already seen little bits of the truth starting to peek through. Little slips, stories that don't quite line up, act in one way but say in another. And the real kicker is, it's not just you they're hiding the truth from. Heaps of people around them don't know what's going on either. So they're not just trying to hide it from you, but from everyone. And that makes things even trickier. Soulmate, the angels are telling you to brace yourself. The truth is about to come out, and when it does, how you react is gonna be key. You might get cranky, you might get sad, you might get let down. But most of all, the angels want you to know, even with the pain, this truth will set you free. You've been spending too long trying to work out what they're on about, too long wondering why they get close and then pull away, why they say one thing and do another. And the answer's been right in front of you the whole time. They love you, but they're stuck in their own head. Now the angels are asking, are you ready to hear the truth? Maybe the answer's yes. Maybe it's no, but one thing's for sure. When the truth comes out, you won't be the same. You'll see them in a different light. And more than that, you'll see yourself clearer than ever before. And when that happens, the angels want you to remember one thing. You deserve a love that's out in the open. No doubts, no secrets. Now, soulmate, if this is hitting home, throw some support our way by clicking the thanks button. It helps us keep bringing messages that shine a light on your life. The angels are still giving me the word, and there's something you need to know now. The truth is getting closer. Can you feel it? The invisible weight of the situation, the answers that seem to be hanging in the air, the looks that are saying more than words. It's all heading for a critical moment. They can't hold on to what they're feeling any longer. The secret they're keeping is getting too much to bear. But the big question is, will they have the guts to tell you the truth before you work it out for yourself? The angels are showing me they've been thinking about you more than ever lately. They're looking back at moments, reliving chats, and every time they do, they get a gutful. There's a real fear of what's coming, but there's also hope. Because deep down, they're desperate for you to understand. But does understanding mean accepting? Before we get any further, if you haven't already, chuck us a subscribe. It helps us keep making stuff that means something to you. Now back to it. The angels are saying this ain't a simple thing. It's not just a regular mistake or something small. It's something that could shake up how you feel about them. Maybe it's something from their past they never had the guts to talk about. Maybe it's what they are doing now that's stopping them from living this love properly. Whatever it is, when it's out in the open, you gotta make a call, and that ain't gonna be easy. The angels want you to get ready for all sorts of feelings. You might get cranky. You might feel a bit of relief. You might even feel like things are finally clicking into place. But the main thing is, don't let it wreck your peace. Truth is, they should have told you ages ago, but they were always too scared of how you'd react. They ran every possibility through their head. What if you never want to look at them again? What if you say stuff that hurts them more than they're already hurting? What if, when you find out, you realize you never really knew them at all? That fear keeps them froze up. But the angels are saying no one can hide the truth forever. Soulmate, they love you, that's real. But love ain't just wanting, it ain't just missing, it ain't just dreaming of times together. Love's getting the guts to be clear, to be open. And right now they're still trying to find that kind of courage. And what about you? Do you feel like you can handle the truth, whatever it is? Do you feel like, no matter what happens, knowing is going to be better than living with your doubts? The angels are saying what's happening ain't just by chance. There's something to it all. You didn't end up on this road by accident. This truth, as sad as it might be, is going to help you grow, because the real question ain't just about them. It's about you. What's all this trying to teach you? Have you been settling for less because you were scared of ending up alone? Deep down, has this bond been showing you how much you need to put your foot down? Is it finally time to stop waiting for someone to have the guts to love you the right way? The angels are saying, this truth won't break you. It'll set you free. And when it's all out in the open, how you react is going to mean more than the truth itself, because it's your choice that'll decide what happens next. Whether they deserve another go, or whether it's time to shut the door for good. Whether it's going to hurt you or make you stronger. Whether there's still a chance for love, or whether it's time to move on. The angels already know, but right now it's all up to you. If this is striking a chord, chuck it in the comments. I'm bigger than any secret. The angels are showing me the moment of truth is bloody close. You feeling it? Little signs, something a bit off with how they're acting, maybe even pulling away or looking at you different? It's not just your head playing tricks on you. Something inside them's about to blow. The secret they've been holding on to for so long starting to spill over, and they know they can't hide it much longer. But now the angels want to ask you something important. You really want to know the truth. Sounds simple, but it ain't. Because once it's out there, there's no going back. You can't pretend you don't know. You can't keep fooling yourself or thinking things will be the same. Some truths have the power to change everything, to change how you see things, to make you make choices you might not have been ready for. And this is one of those truths. The angels are saying it might be sad, but deep down you already feel what's coming. You already see that something don't add up. You already had that gut feeling you kept ignoring. But now life's going to make you face it head on. They're in a pickle. They're wondering if they should tell you everything or if it's better to keep living a lie. But the truth's got its own power. And even if they try to stop it, sooner or later, What's been hidden will be out in the open. Maybe it's about someone from their past. Or maybe it's something they did while they were with you. It might be they never told you something that could change how you feel about the whole thing. What if it's something that stings you deep? What if it makes you wonder if it was all worth it? Now the angels want you to write in the comments, "I choose what's real, even if it hurts," to get you fired up and ready for what's coming. Soulmate, they're in a real bind. Part of them wants to be free and tell you everything, but the other part's scared if they do, you'll never want to see them again. Is that love worth taking the risk? The angels are saying yeah, but only if they're ready to be honest from now on. You can't keep building something on lies. You noticed how your vibe's been changing? How even without knowing the truth, your heart already feels something's not right. Your body never lies. Your soul never lies. You already know something's off, you just don't have all the pieces yet. But soon you will. And what'll you do with the truth? The angels want you to get your head right. Don't do anything when you're fired up. Let the truth come out and then listen to your gut. It'll know where to take you. If they really love you, if there's a chance for you, the truth needs to be the bridge, not the wall. But if it's something that wrecks your trust, the angels are saying don't hang on to a dream. Because in the end, real love don't have to be kept under wraps. The angels are showing me what you've been dreading and looking forward to is getting close. What they've been hiding can't stay hidden much longer. The universe has already started moving things around so it all comes out. But there's something you need to get before that. This ain't the end, it's a new start. You might be scared of what's coming, your heart might be jumpy, your head might be full of stuff. But the angels want you to know this truth. As rough as it might be, will set you free. Because the real jail was never the secret they were keeping. The real jail was not knowing. Your doubts, your fear of not knowing where you stand, of not knowing if the love was fair dinkum or just a dream you made up. The angels want you to take a deep breath. They're right there, helping you every step of the way. And when the truth is out, you won't be on your own. You'll have the universe on your side, the angels, and most of all, yourself. But now there's something that needs saying. They never wanted to sting you. The angels are saying they weren't being rotten, they were just scared. Scared if they told you they'd lose you. Scared you'd see their weak side, their stuff-ups, and deep down scared you wouldn't like who they really are. Maybe the secret's about something from their past. Maybe it's a stuff-up they made, a porky they told to look after you or themselves. Maybe it's a weight they've been carrying on their own and never had the guts to tell anyone. But the angels are saying you gotta know. Now before we keep going, chuck in the comments, "I accept the truth and get stronger from it." That'll line you up with the courage you need right now. Soulmate, when the truth comes out, you might be a bit shocked. Something inside you might break. But the angels want you to remember something. The pain won't last forever. 'Cause in the truth there's power. There's a chance to rebuild. There's a chance to choose a new road with more know-how and more love for yourself. But the big question is, do they deserve another go? The angels are showing me that'll be all up to you. What happens to your relationship won't just be about what they were hiding, but how they act when it's out in the open. If they're straight up, if they look sorry, if they want to make things right, then love could have a chance. But if they keep hiding behind excuses, if they try to mess with the truth or make your pain look small, then the angels are saying don't ignore the signs. Real love can't stand on half-truths. Soulmate, the angels want you to get your head right. Don't do anything too quick. Let the truth come and then listen to your heart. Y'all know what to do. And most of all, remember, you don't have to put up with any crap. The angels are right there now looking out for you and giving you the strength to get through this. They know your heart's beating fast. Your head's all over the place and part of you wants to run from what's about to happen. But running ain't gonna cut it anymore. The truth is on its way, and you gotta be ready to face it. The person you can't stop thinking about has finally hit rock bottom. They can't carry this secret on their own anymore. They're too scared of what you'll do, but they're also getting eaten up inside for keeping it from you. They know they can't put it off any longer, and now you gotta brace yourself for a big shakeup. The angels are showing me this truth could change everything. It could make you see them in a whole new light. It could make you wonder if what you had was real or just a dream. But the angels are saying the love was real. No matter what they were hiding, they weren't making up how they felt about you. What was said, what was felt, what was done, it was all fair dinkum. The problem was never not loving you. The problem was being scared, not feeling safe, and not knowing how to deal with the truth. They didn't want to sting you. Deep down, they wanted to protect you, maybe even from themselves, but the truth's got a weight that gets too much to carry. And now the time has come. Now, before we get any further, chuck it in the comments. I'm strong enough to deal with the truth. That'll line you up with the strength you need right now. Soulmate, they're practicing what they're gonna say. They want to tell you, but they don't know how. They're wondering if they should send you a text, ring you, or wait to see you in person. But the angels are showing it won't be like that. When the time's right, the truth will just come out. It might be in a chat you don't see coming. It might be from someone else. It might be from them crying and telling you everything. But it'll happen. And when it does, you gotta make a call. The angels want you to think about some real key questions. Are you willing to hear them out without stopping them, without reacting when you're hurting? Can you tell if they're really sorry or just making excuses? Are you ready to forgive them if you feel like the truth don't wipe away everything you had? Or do you know deep down, this'll be the last straw, and no matter how it hurts, it's time to walk away? There's no right or wrong, just what's best for you. The angels are saying this truth ain't gonna break you. It's gonna set you free, maybe free you from a dream, showing you they were never gonna be able to give you the love you deserve. Or maybe free you both from something that was stopping the relationship from being all it could be. But no matter what, you'll come out of this stronger, smarter, and more in tune with your own worth. The angels want you to remember something real important. How they react after the truth is out will tell you more about them than the secret itself. If after they tell you everything, they run, blame you, or act like nothing's happened, then the angels are saying don't ignore that sign. But if they stick around, look you in the eye, and own up to what they did, if they really want to make things right, then maybe there's still hope. But you gotta choose that road. Not because you miss them, not because the love's still there, but because deep down you know there's something there that can be rebuilt, with more truth, more maturity, and more heart. The angels want you to make that choice knowing what you're doing. Don't be scared, don't feel bad, and don't hang on to dreams. And most of all, don't settle for less than you deserve. First truth might hurt, but it's also a gift, because after it comes out, you'll never be the same. You'll see them different, you'll see yourself different. And that'll change everything. Maybe it's the end of the story. Maybe it's a new start, but what's important is from now on, there won't be any more doubt. Because now you'll finally know the whole truth. The angels are telling you from the heart, trust, you don't have to be scared of what's coming. The truth always leads you to what's right. The angels are showing me you're real close to finding out everything. What you've been dreading and waiting for is about to happen. Can you feel it? Something different in the air, like the universe is setting the stage for this big reveal. And believe me, the truth will drop when you least expect it. But the angels want to remind you of something key. This truth's not here to wreck you. It's here to set you free. They've been battling with their own heart for ages, trying to hide what they feel, trying to keep in check what can't be kept in check. But now, they know they gotta face what's real. 'Cause there's nowhere left to run. You noticed how they've been acting lately? Little pauses, long silences, looks that say more than words. It's not a fluke. Their conscience is playing up. They're scared of what's coming. 'Cause deep down they know when the truth drops, nothing'll be the same. Now, before we get any further, chuck it in the comments. I accept the truth and trust what's best for me. That'll line you up with the strength you need right now. Soulmate, the angels are showing the truth could come in a few ways. It could be a sudden admission, a slip-up, or someone else telling you. But however it happens, it'll hit hard. And when it does, you got a choice to make. You can hang on to the pain and the sadness, letting it eat you up, or you can see it as a doorway to a new bit of your life. A bit where you don't have to wonder anymore, where there ain't no doubts, where you can finally move on knowing what's really going on. The angels want you to get ready for all the stuff you might feel. You might get cranky, sad, relieved, even grateful. Because knowing what's what, no matter how rough, is always better than living in not knowing, and the truth might shock you. Maybe it's something they never had the guts to tell you from their past. Something that in their head could change everything between you. Maybe it's a stuff-up they made and they're scared to own up to it. Maybe it's something stopping them from giving you all you deserve, and now they gotta deal with it. But no matter what, the angels want you to remember one thing. You gotta know the truth. And you gotta have a love that don't need to be kept quiet, that don't need to be lived in the shadows. You spent too long trying to get them, trying to make sense of what they do, trying to figure out the mixed signals. Now you won't have to try and get nothing no more, 'cause it'll all be there in front of you. And when it is, the angels are asking you to ask yourself one thing. Does this truth bring me closer or push me away from the love I want in my life? If the answer is the truth can be worked on, they're really sorry and want to change, then maybe there's still a chance. But if it's something that wrecks your trust, if it shows they were never straight up with you, then the angels are asking you not to hold on to what can't be fixed. 'Cause you're bigger than the pain, you're bigger than the secret, and you gotta have a love that's as real as the love you got to give. Soulmate, the angels are showing me, no matter what happens, this'll change your life. And you'll get through it heaps stronger than you were before. If you decide to stick by them, it'll be knowing what they're like and what they can give you. And if you decide to go it alone, It'll be knowing you'll never settle for less than you deserve again. The angels are saying, don't be scared, 'cause this truth, as hard as it might be, is what'll take you where you need to go. Soulmate, as you read these words, the universe is already moving to get this truth to you. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few days. But know when it does happen, you'll be ready. The angels have got you back. If this is hitting home, chuck it in the comments. The truth sets me free and makes me strong. If you're digging this, give us a like and subscribe for more inspiring stuff. Cheers for hanging out and see you next time. The angels are whispering in your heart. Trust, you don't need to be scared of what's coming. The truth always leads to what's right. Right, let's crack on, mate. The angels are showing me you're bloody close to finding out everything. The moment you've been dreading and hoping for is nearly here. Can you feel it in the air? There's something different about the vibe around you, like the universe is getting the stage ready for this big reveal. And trust me, this truth will land when you least expect it. But the angels want to give you a fair dinkum reminder. This truth isn't here to wreck you. It's here to set you free. For yonks, this person's been fighting their own heart, trying to hide what they reckon, trying to control what can't be bossed about. But now they're aware they gotta face up to reality, 'cause there's nowhere left to scarper. You clocked how their behavior's been up the spout lately. Little hesitations, silences that drag on, looks that speak volumes more than words. It's not all in your head. Their conscience is getting a wriggle on. They're spooked about what's ahead, 'cause deep down they're in the know that when this truth lands, nothing will ever be the same. Now, before we get any further into this, scribble in the comments, "I'm okay with the truth and I trust what's top banana for me." This will help you align your energy with the strength you'll need in this yarn. Soulmate, the angels are giving me the nod that this truth might surface in all sorts of ways. Could be a sudden brain dump, an oops-a-daisy, or someone bringing this info to you. But however it pans out, it'll hit you like a ton of bricks. And when this goes down, you gotta pick your poison. You can get all clingy to the misery and the blues, letting this truth chew you up. Or you can suss out this reveal as a portal to a new stage of your life. A stage where you won't need to wonder anymore, where there's no more head scratches, where you can finally march on with a dead-set take on reality. The angels want you to brace yourself for all the feels that might rock up. You can cop it sweet and turn green with envy, get the blues, and then feel gratitude too. 'Cause sussing out the skinny, no matter how rough, beats living on tenterhooks. And this truth might knock your socks off. Could be something from the past they never had the nerve to blurt out. Something that in their noggin might turn your world topsy-turvy. Maybe it's a stuff-up they've done and are squirmish to confess. Perhaps there's an obstacle that stopped them from giving you all you deserve and that they gotta grapple with now. But regardless of what she is, the angels want to drill one thing home. You are the rightful owner of the truth, and you deserve a love that doesn't need to be stashed away, one that doesn't have to slum it in the shadows of a secret. You've bled like a jellyfish trying to get this person, trying to make their moves tick, trying to decode the scrambled signals. Now, you won't need to try and savvy nothing anymore, 'cause everything will be laid out on a plate. And when this hits, the angels are imploring you to nail yourself with one question. Does this truth cozy me up to, or cut me adrift from, the love I'm on the hunt for in my life? If the answer's that this truth can be stitched up, that this person's genuinely choked and wants to do a UI, then there might still be a track. But if this truth turns into something that takes a cricket bat to your trust, if it lets you know that this person never showed you the cards, then the angels are begging you not to get shackled to what's past fixing. 'Cause you're bigger than this grief. You're bigger than this sneaky secret. And you're worthy of a love as dead set as the love you got to sling around. Soulmate, the angels are telling me, no matter how she rolls, this experience is going to be a watershed in your journey, and you'll rock up out of this setup way stronger than how you went in. If you're going to stick with this person, it'll be with your eyes wide open to what they are and what they can cough up. And if you're going to ride solo, it'll be with the dead cert feeling that you'll never slum it for anything less than your worth. The angels are asking you not to have the jitters, because this truth, as tough as it's gonna be, is what'll guide you to your dead-set destiny. Soulmate, while you're sucking up these words, the universe is pumping out the jams to sling this reveal your way. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in just a few sleeps, but be in the know that when this moment bobs up, you'll be prepped. The angels got your back. If this message makes you feel like you're not alone in your fight, throw it in the comments. The truth liberates and fortifies me. Share your experiences in the comments. If you like this dish, click on the hearts and subscribe to the channel for more brain food. Cheers for hanging out. See you in the next message.